Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
Pee! And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass. So I don't like the look of this D. Listen, I don't need gay or straight boner pills. My boner works just fine.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I want to see boobies! I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double D's, the show where I'm really tired today. It was, last night was not a good night physically, just because I had a lot on my mind. I couldn't get to sleep. I got all of 2 hours last night. I managed to squeeze in another hour this morning. Basically, I'm fighting to free my car from ice right now. And that's one of the reasons we're not going to be here too long today, because I need to see if final plan I've enacted with the resources I have on hand to get that last little bit done. I almost got it out yesterday, came this close, but I couldn't get the wheels over one last hunk of icy snow. Just didn't have the traction to power over it. So I'm hoping I can get it out when we're done here, because then I got shit to do. So I am very... I look more awake than I am. Let's just say. I look more awake than I am. But I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you, the gatekeepers, are doing all right today on this Wednesday, January 28th. Still very cold out there. Going to be cold for another week or more. I'm just hoping we don't get hit by more snow. I don't hope we're not getting more snow. I'm still going to go. If I can get my car out today, I'm still going to go buy a shovel. Buy a shovel that hopefully I never have to use. But it's still annoying that I have to do it. I want to get out of this state. This state is retarded. Well, more so this place I live was retarded, because here's what happens yesterday. So yesterday, after we were done, literally right after we were done, I walked down to the managing office of the complex I live in, because they were letting you have a shovel for an hour to dig your car out. Understand the problem here. We have to dig our cars out because they're incompetent and didn't properly put down ice melt or plow. Because when they plow, as I've said before, when I ranted about this the other day, they push the snow back up behind our cars. So they add to the problem. And then they haven't even bothered to plow the sidewalk. Yesterday, while I'm digging out my car, I see two guys who are part of maintenance. I know, because one of them he's one of the guys who usually comes around here whenever I have to put a maintenance request. They had been there for clearly an hour already, maybe more, digging out the car of some handicapped bitch who lives on the first floor, instead of digging out the sidewalk so people don't slip and fall and they become handicapped themselves. I mean, here's the thing. There is a small patch of the sidewalk pathway clear because I did it. I did it 5 days ago, right after it started snowing. No, after it was done snowing. I did it with my feet. That's why it's clear. because I did it, not them, not anybody else, me, so that I didn't slip, so that my mom doesn't slip. But no, these jackasses don't do their fucking job. So I worked like a fucking Turk. I only had an hour with the shovel. Because they knew they wouldn't say no. I borrowed one of their steel shovels so I could chop away for a while at the ice and do the best I could. And I made progress. Like I said, almost got the car out, but couldn't quite do it. So I concocted some stuff this morning, and I'm hoping it will turn into slush when I get back out there after we're done here, and I can get the car out and go about my business. So it's just retarded. It's retarded. No, it's no, I'm not Snow Angel. No, I didn't do it for anybody else. I did it for myself and my mom, so she doesn't fall, break a hip or something. So I don't fall, twist an ankle. So I almost fell multiple times yesterday, like bad fall, not just a pitch forward where I stop as I fall forward. It's dangerous. And they had the nerve to send out this whole printout. Here's what we're gonna do to prepare for the snow. Didn't do a goddamn thing. Haven't done a goddamn thing. So so I'm tired. I mean, I'm not as sore as I thought I'd be because listen, I'm not in good shape. I'm not in great shape. I'm in okay shape. I could be in better shape. I can do stuff. I'm not gonna fall over. I don't have a bad back or anything. I worked out more in that hour than I have since I got sick 3 months ago. And I thought I'd be way worse off today. I'm not as sore and achy as I thought I'd be. So that's one thing. That's a good thing. But it was just retarded. It was retarded that this is what I had to do. I paid too much fucking rent here, and they give us nothing. They give us the roof over our head. That's it. No anything. Not even good that. No, I feel it now. I would have felt it this morning, Truso. I would have felt it this morning. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm tired. I am sleep deprived. I have a total of, I think, 3.5 hours of sleep right now. That's what I got. That's what I feel. I feel tired. So once the adrenaline gets pumping, I'm okay. Once I'm warmed up, I'm fine. I mean, I felt it more when I went to bed, or pseudo went to bed last night. And I'm okay, but I'm okay now. I'm doing all right. But I hope you guys are okay too. So here's the thing. I don't have much else planned for the show today. I'll talk a little bit now about a couple things on my mind. And then I'll go over the news. And if you guys have anything you want to throw out there, we'll get to it best we can. But I'm not going to stretch the show out today because I need to see if I need to go back and get into a goddamn shovel is what I need to see. I don't think I will. I think my method will turn what's left there to slush, or enough so that I can kick it around and get the car out. So, and then when I get back later, if I can get it out, I'm going to steal one of the better parking spaces when I get back. One of the better dugout parking spaces than the one I have manufactured. Anyway. All right. So the rules apply as normal. I'm not going to go through them. We're not going to waste time with that. You guys can read. I'm confident you can read. And then look at that. Cut my finger yesterday too on aluminum foil. Good slice. That hurts. My hands got the worst of it yesterday. I got bruises all over my hands from falling down and banging my hands while doing shit. Hands got the worst of it yesterday. My poor hands. They're not in great shape anyway. But right. So I want to talk about one thing real quick. Just that's on my mind as a continuing fallout from all the stuff we see, whether it's pop culture, whether it's political, this and that. There's no. I have never said that ever. I've never said I have a designated parking spot. I wouldn't pay for a designated parking spot. They rip me off enough around here. There are 2 designated parking spots, a reserve spot that they took away from all of us to give for people who never fucking use it. No, I would never pay for a reserve parking spot. That's a grift and a ripoff. Anyway, couple things going around in my mind I do want to talk about real quick, just to get the ball rolling, just to get the mind moving. I am fascinated how easily people believe lies. That's something that fascinates me watching in whatever situation we talk about, how easily they believe lies they tell to themselves, lies they hear from other people, or believe, and this is one of the things I will say is bad about the AI era we live in. Somebody throws up AI stuff and people just they buy into it instantly. Nobody takes a second to remember the adage. Everything you see on the internet is probably a lie and fake. Do your research, double check stuff before you dive in and commit to something. So I really find it so interesting that everybody believes the lies that something is doing well, this and that. A perfect example, there was the lie going around yesterday that Starfleet Academy is doing well for Paramount Plus. Well, we're still a good 2 or 3 weeks away from the Nielsen's to see what it did on that. But all you got to do is go to Samba. All you got to do is go to Samba for the past 2 weeks, and Starfleet Academy did not rank. Didn't rank at all. And Samba, while not a perfect snapshot, is a decent snapshot of people using streaming devices and on their TVs, their the thumb drives, all that kind of shit. Not your computer. They don't do that on a computer, but they keep track of that stuff pretty well. It's a decent little snapshot of how much people are involved. And Academy didn't do it. 1 second. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the lies they all believe. Fascinating. And I wonder about it. I mean, you know how my mind works. I see something, I wonder about it. I try to find an answer. I try to find a solution. I try to find a fact that can legitimize it. And the only thing I can believe is sort of the same answer I keep coming to when we talk about these things. These people have to lie to themselves. They have to believe the lies. Otherwise, the House of Cards world that they built for themselves will fall apart. Will fall apart in its entirety. And I've never in my life lied to myself so badly that when I was faced with the truth, everything crumbled. Now, of course, I have white lied to myself. I've convinced myself of stuff. I've rationalized things away. That's normal human behavior. We all rationalize to try and do this or that. Oh, it's okay if I ate that. Oh, it's all right that I did this. It's all right. It's all right I did. I can get away with doing this. Oh, I've done this. Little things that are not world-ending, or we'll just say reality-shattering. But I've never outright told myself a lie that goes against who I am or forces me to reconsider. Oh, so it dropped. We had yesterday when we checked it yesterday, High Guard was at what was it? 17,000 yesterday, almost 18,000, and it dropped to 11,000 last night, you're saying. Jeez. Well, there, all right, there it is. Lying. How bad are people lying to themselves? Not what was it, Bill? We'll say the shills, the shills. How bad are they lying, trying to convince the world that there's nothing wrong with High Guard? I think there's an article we're going to come across here. I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was last night. Maybe it had to be last night because I was a zombie up until most of this morning. Where developers are trying to shame everybody but themselves for the failure of High Guard. That's lying. Lying to yourself. Ignoring the reality that you made a shitty game. You made a shitty game, and it's not the fault of the consumer, the customer, who didn't want anything to do with your game, but you. Your fault. Your fault. You're true. Yeah, very true. Very true. Hero shooters are a dead genre. I never saw the use for a hero shooter anyway. I never understood the desire for that. That's just a personal thing. Not my genre. I never understood it. But people played them. I mean, Overwatch was a big deal for a long time. Now it's not. And every Overwatch clone fails. Even Overwatch 2, a clone of the original, failed. The closest thing that is success, I guess, would be, it's not a hero shooter. It's team combat. Is more Marvel Rivals. And I'm curious right now what the Marvel Rivals Steam chart is. Let's take a look. Marvel Rivals. No. Steam chart. Let's see what the Marvel Rivals Steam chart is. There we go. Okay, just to keep up the conversation. Just to round out the conversation. I'll bring this up real quick. Marvel Rivals, which had a very good initial run, currently sits at a peak of 147,000 from its all-time peak a year. It's been a year. Wow, it's been a year. Been a year since Marvel Rivals came out. Its initial peak of 644,000 playing. Now, 147,000, that's fine. That's a very active player base. But it just shows to Goya that you can't go by the peaks. You have to go by the settle. This is the perfect time to look at Marvel Rivals a year later. It's not as hot as it was. People don't talk about it. But as with everything, it found its audience. Its consistent audience. Its consistent. This is consistency for 6 months. And I think the peaks are probably when they release new characters. That's my guess what the peaks are, or start a new season. That's what I guess that is. So this is consistency right now. 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, this week. This is consistency. People are still playing this game because it was done well and people had a good time with it. But it doesn't grow beyond this now, I think. This is where it stays forever. Probably between 150 and 200,000 players. Because right here, it did get over 150. This week, it got almost to 200. So I think its peak is between 150, 200,000. And some of these is for when people were snowed in. This is the snowed in days right here. These are the snowed in days. So it's not surprising that it got a little higher than its average for the month, which was actually closer to 100,000. So it's not surprising that as the weather got bad, people are playing it again more. And I think I think right here, I think this is Deadpool. The Deadpool edition happened. Point is, we're not going to talk about too much Marvel Rivals. Point is, though, nobody is lying to themselves about Marvel Rivals. It is exactly where it should be. It found its base. People that are the base will spend money on it. Like the people spend money on Fortnite. They'll buy the skins, all that kind of stuff. And they're happy. And the guys behind it know that they will have a consistent customer base. But then you get the hero shooter stuff. They like High Guard. They lie to themselves. Oh, the only reason people aren't playing this game is because too many bad chuds, too many chud gamers talked bad about our game, and now nobody's going to play it. No, you made a bad game. Just like when they try to tell you all those stinker games last year did well. No, they didn't. They either did average to shitty. Last year was not a good year for gaming, outside a couple of real standouts like Expedition 33 and a couple other things. Wasn't a very monumental year for gaming. This year looks like it's going to be a good year, though. I'm not going to say great. We have to see. We just started. We need those games to come out and see how they play. But it's going to be, I think, a really good year. And perfect example, I've already pre-ordered my copy of Crimson Desert. I'm ready to go. I want to play it. I'm hoping it's good. I'm really hoping it's good. If it's not and we played it and it's shit, I'm not going to lie to myself and say, I've done that as a younger man when I had to convince myself I didn't waste money on something. That's kind of a normal person's cognitive dissonance rationalization for saying something's good when it isn't. You want to believe you didn't just waste your money. I've done that a few times in my life. At this point, at the age I'm at now, if it's shit and I waste my money, I'm going to say, oh, shit, I've wasted my money. This sucks. I lost money on this. Got to make it back somehow. Bottom line, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Doesn't help anything. Doesn't mean you're going to do any better. And at the same time, if you have the proper information and the proper understanding, You have a better chance of not lying to yourself. Always be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Because in the end, if you can't look in the mirror and trust the reflection you see, you're screwed for life. If you look in the mirror and you say, wow, I can't trust you. It's going to be a hard time. I could look in the mirror. I could look in the camera. I'm essentially looking in the mirror right now. I trust myself. Sometimes I do disappoint myself, but I do trust myself. All right. I guess that's all I have to say on stuff like that. All right. How we doing? You guys want to do anything fun, unrelated to the news? No. So we're going to dive right into news. Like I said, I do not have time to waste today. I have a limited time. I have to know what I'm doing before a certain point in the day, whether or not the car can be freed or not. I think I can get the car. I'm just going to hopefully either my plan worked or I got to go grab another fucking shovel. Fight it. Anyway. All right. Will Poulter and Odessa. Oh, wait. Get the news up, Adam. Jesus. See, I'm not all here. So busy talking. Will Poulter and Odessa Young cast an Adam Driver thriller series Rabbit at Netflix. I have zero interest in any of those people. None at all. DTF St. Louis trailer. Jason Bateman and David Harbour are suburban dads plagued by sex app and kinky HBO comedy. Well, considering it's HBO, it'll probably have an audience because HBO does that. Trust no one, especially yourself. I trust myself. I do. I trust myself. I don't lie to myself. Do not. I'm not saying trust other people, but I'm saying one can't trust themselves. Kevin Novak, but I don't know who they are. I don't care. Box office. Sam Raimi's Scent Held targets $15 million debut. Lania Doc aims at $3 million against a $40 million price tag. Oh, notice how they really want to let you know, they spent $40 million on the Melania movie. They never talk about how much anything was spent in any other movie. They never talk about that. Never. Oh, but it's Melania Trump. Let's make sure everybody knows it's probably not going to make money. Jeez. Duffer Brothers produced Netflix series Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen since release date. Well, good luck, Duffer Brothers. Good luck. You're going to need it. Noah Khan announced the fourth album. I don't know who you are. Next gen filmmakers are all freaking losers. I see gay men and women here. I don't trust you at all. Paradise, Sterling K. Brown, and Cheyenne Woodley. Cheyenne Woodley still has a career. That's a surprise to me. Team of Emotional season 2 trailer. Wow, there was a season 1. Okay. Bruce Springsteen cries a lot and tells lies to people. I'm talking about telling lies. K-pop Demon Hunters most streamed movie of 2025 with 20.5 billion minutes watched. Can you give me another number besides billions minutes watched? Can you? I'd love to hear it. But I do trust it was watched by a lot of people because it was legitimately popular and objectively a well-made movie for its target audience. Stranger Things, Squid Game top Nielsen's most streamed original series of 2025 list. Yeah, no shit. Bluey hit 45 billion minutes watched. Well, I don't care about this minutes watched shit. And I figure I have no idea what Bluey is, but from what I understand about it, I weep for this being the king of the hill for children's programming in this day and age. I weep for the children. We had such better shit when I was a kid. No, I'm not going to listen to Bernie fucking Sanders. Warner Brothers film bosses Pam Abdi and Michael DeLuca to co-chair shit that I don't give a fuck about. Highlander first look. Henry Cavill wields swords in John Wick directors. Oh, we got a first look? Oh, shit. Let's open this up. Let's open this up right now. I want to look at this. Hey, he's got trench coat. That's good. Got long coat. Got to hide that sword someplace. Let's look at the pictures. Oh, Instagram. I don't have an Instagram account. Fuck. All right. That looks like a katana to me, fellas. That's a katana right there. That's a katana. Can't see the hilt, though. I don't. I mean, all right. So right now we know that Cavill's ankle injury is healed, and they're back to filming. It looks like a Buddhist temple. Looks like a Buddha behind him. That's holy ground, though. Can't fight on holy ground. Can't fight on holy ground. That's a no-no. Ooh, I want this movie to be good. I want this to be good. I want Cavill to have a success. I want Highlander to be fun again and not retarded. So I hope this works. I hope this works. I hope that works. So we've got Cavill putting stuff out there. So when is this coming out? Let's see. So we got Russell Crowe. I think he's Ramirez. Karen Gillan, Jim and Honso, Batista. Please don't let Batista be the primary villain. Probably is. Marisa Abella and Max Zhang. What do we got? Do we have a release date on this yet? A window? No, I don't think we have a window yet. Still, I want this to be good. I really want it to be good. I hope it is. Let's kill these. Don't care. Anna de Armas is hot, but I'm still not going to go see her movie. Let's keep going. What else we got here? Anything interesting? Anything remotely interesting at all? Once again, I will comment that the Ellisons, Paramount Sky announces bid for Warner Brothers is a clown show now. It's a clown show. Jimmy Kimmel cries. Jimmy Kimmel has to go after Melania. That's how sad Jimmy Kimmel is, going after the First Lady. I would hope we get a Christopher Lambert and Clancy Brown cameos. That would be cool. I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be cool. I don't care about a UK crime drama. Don't care at all. What else we got here? Serena Williams will be in a Super Bowl commercial. I guess we'll find out that is next weekend. I guess they're teasing all the Super Bowl commercials now. Amazon fired 16,000 people. All right, then. I think that's all we got here. Let's move over to IGN. Silent Hill 2 developer teases next project reveal in February. Okay, I don't play those games. PS Plus February 2026 game lineup confirmed includes Undisputed and Ace Combat 7. I still have PlayStation Plus, and I don't care about those games that come out. I just don't. Big February Nintendo Direct rumors swirl. Yeah, we're getting that window where they might announce a Pokemon game for the year. That the Switch 2 needs a real Pokemon game just for it. A mainline Pokemon game. They need to bounce that shit. People have enjoyed A to Z. Pokepia will be funny for Dermy next month in March, but they need to announce that because the Switch 2 needs a banger, massive game for its library right now. Is Nintendo Switch 2 struggling for sales? And now analysts respond. It's not. No, people bought the Switch 2, but they didn't buy it because of the Switch 2 library. They bought it for what's the term? Backwards compatibility. Women in particular were pretty strict when reviewing his design. Resident Evil Requiem director says Hot Uncle Leon S. Kennedy has many fans at Capcom. Sure. Again, not RE guy, no comment. RuneScape developer Jagex insists no generative AI will ever be present in any asset that a player can touch, hear, or feel. Can we stop crying about AI? It's just a fucking tool. The Defiant, a story-driven single-player World War II FPS announced for PC and consoles. Not interested, though. Why is Arc Raiders down? Dev says DDoS attack is to blame. I'm sorry for people playing it. So it sucks when your game gets attacked. I've been there. Wheelmates, a 2-player co-op game where you play as RC cars announced. I don't see the fun in that. Do you see the fun in that? Do you see the fun in a 2-player co-op RC cars? Does anybody even know outside of my generation what an RC car is? Anybody even play with remote control cars anymore? Do kids, is that a toy for kids still? It had a certain niche group of kids who like that stuff, but I don't know I don't think it's even a thing anymore. Looks like James Gunn is teasing Martian Manhunter in the DCU again. Oh, Lord, please do not let that be the design. Or on a second thought, please let it be the design. Oh. All right, we're going to have to bookmark this. This is commentary for Sunday. This is Sunday chatter. Let's bookmark that. There you go. Thank you very much. Fans discussing Marvel potentially splitting Avengers Secret War to 2 parts. I have heard that this morning. Yes. Rumors are they may have to split Secret Wars into 2 parts, and that would be a disaster. Oh, that would be a disaster. RC's evolving into drones. That I can understand. That I can accept. Which means they're still not playing with RC cars, though. I think my point is still valid there. They're not playing with RC cars. Helldivers 2. Oh, wait, back to this. So if they break up Secret Wars into 2 parts, oh, dude, that's not going to work. Not today. Not today. People do not have the attention span or the enthusiasm to hold on for the MCU anymore. They just don't. They do not. Helldivers 2 Siegebreakers Warbond unlocks next week. Here's what to include. Well, for those playing Helldivers 2, I hope you're still having a good time. Some Fallout fans think Season 2 just confirmed a New Vegas ending is canon after all. But others believe the showrunners were true to their word. Nobody's watching this show. Nobody's talking about it. None at all. Sony just rolled out the year's first PS5 system update with reader seat. Yeah, I got it. It happened while I was sitting here right before the show, ready to install. Happened. I saw it. I know, but I haven't installed it yet. But huge, long-awaited Terraria patch sparks influx of players 15 years after launch. Yeah, Kel, you said that yesterday. Ooh, Terraria. I never played it. Probably not going to play it. I did wishlist a new city builder game called Foundation. Medieval Simulator. I did. Came out last week. I wishlisted that, and it's out of early access, so I might look at that. Might be someone to look at it down the road. When did it become trendy to hate a new game? High Guard struggles to win over viewers. Developers come to its events. There it is. That's what I talked about. They're going to blame everybody but themselves for the failure of their game. Everybody but themselves for the failure of their game. A week on from its company reshuffle, Ubisoft has announced a Just Dance Plus price increase. I don't even know what that is. Capcom jumps Monster Hunter Wilds patch that aims to improve optimization for Steam-specific processes and address long-standing PC issues. Okay. I have it on the PS5 when I am playing it, and I haven't really played it in a while because, as Sam knows, or told him, I am not interested in the moment anymore. I've lost interest. Just lost interest. Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake statue appears to leak online. Nobody wants it. And then they're going to talk about 97 Kingdoms fake dong. Yep. And that's yesterday's stuff. Okay, Park Place. Ryan Reynolds pushes for Deadpool 4 as Blake Lively's legal fallout threatens his Hollywood image. Yeah, she is an albatross around his neck. While Ryan Reynolds seems to understand how to market himself, his wife is a walking disaster. And nobody likes her. Disney Skyliner system closed for scheduled maintenance. Okay. Disney Cruise Line updates photo policy to allow post-cruise purchases for U.S. guests. Splitting Avengers, already saw that, and that stuff from yesterday. There it is. And oh yeah, Ralph Fiennes may have accidentally revealed that Cillian Murphy will be Voldemort in the live-action Harry Potter show. That's a really good casting. Cillian Murphy's a good actor, and they can put a makeup on him and look him creepy, but it's still not enough. It's not enough. In America, Kel, they play the hell out of that game in Japan. They're playing the hell out of that game in Japan. Skylanders? Nobody said Skylanders. I don't think I said the word Skylanders at all. I don't think I said Skylanders. And, well, yeah, that's the thing. it doesn't matter. A lot of people are out. You can put a good actor like Cillian Murphy in there, but people are still going to be going Black Snape, and who knows what else is in there. Listen, the Harry Potter show has a very it will have a very unique launch. It's going to have a very unique launch because it's going to have a massive opening. Doesn't matter. You could say Black Snape. It's going to have a massive first season. Everybody's going to watch it. It's going to break the internet. Everybody's going to watch it. And then you'll find out who's going to lie to themselves. Oh, we're back at lying to yourself. We're going to find out who's going to lie to themselves. Will it be good, or will they find reasons to lie to themselves and convince themselves it's good because they love Harry Potter so much? It'll be interesting. When it comes out, if I'm still reviewing shit at that point, because who knows, the channel focus may change in 2 years. I'm gonna put a team together to review that because I can't review that on my own. I'm not enough of a Potterhead to review Harry Potter on my own. I'll have to make sure we have people who know book stuff to basically point out good or bad. Either way. All right. Well, we're only half an hour in, but like I said, I got a busy day ahead of me. The news was really light as it has been. And listen, also, I want to get busy, get things done, get rested, because I got to get rested because we got Starfleet Academy tomorrow. We got real stuff to do tomorrow. Starfleet Academy. Got stuff to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's the good stuff. I don't know what's going on today. Nothing's going on today. People want to talk about High Guard. I don't want to talk about High Guard. You don't want to talk about High Guard. People want to talk about little things we talk about what you want to talk about. I don't think you guys want to talk about any of the crap we just went over. And I have nothing else to talk about because my mind is someplace else. It is completely and totally someplace else right now. It's about my mind is on my car. My mind is on my car and getting it out. That's where my mind is. And as this show is, unless you guys have stuff you want to talk about, I'm going to wrap it up. I will wrap it up. I've said my piece on a couple things. We've gone over the news. I don't have any other particular topics I want to get into because I haven't researched anything yet today. I've been awake for all of. I've been awake. Well, yeah, yesterday we told, but yeah, yesterday Wonder Man all dropped and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Well, it is getting a second season. It has 2 seasons. So I will profit off of Starfleet Academy. And believe me, I have profited over the past 2 weeks. I have profited. Yes, I have. So it's already got a second season. Now, will it be? Because I remember, as I've said, they probably signed a deal for 20 episodes and then chopped the order in half and said, hey, let's just make this 2 seasons and say, oh, we could say renew for second season, but you ordered 20 episodes already. So don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I know your game. I know how that shit works. So, but people are going to lie about Wonder Man. I mean, nobody cares. Actually, you know what? Let's. Do we dare go to Rotten Tomatoes? Do we dare for Wonder Man? Because they were crying. They were quelling about the critic reviews. They're like, oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so great. Well, let's take a look at Wonder Man now that we've had about 24 hours. Let's see. Is it showing? Here we go. Wonder Man. Oh, wow. No. Okay, Wonder Man. No, stop with your fucking ads. No, I don't. Yeah, I ain't keeping my ads disabled. You can fuck off. Okay. Stop. Fine. I'll enable ads. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh my God. I hate this shit. Leave me alone. No. I don't want to give you ad revenue, you fuckers. All right, let me position it. All right, I'm just going to position it so you can see it because I ain't enabling ads. Rotten Tomatoes can fuck right off. You can see it right here underneath the ad. Please disable your ad blocker. No, you can fuck right off. All right, it's got a 90% audience rating with only 250 odd ratings. That's nothing. Nobody watched this. Of course, you can easily manipulate Rotten Tomatoes with about 250 people putting up reviews. Very easily manipulated. I've showed you her feet. I've showed the pictures many times in the reviews. Somebody on that show has a foot fetish for Holly Hunter. So Wonder Man is out. It's got a 90% audience score. Excuse me. But only 250 people have put up an audience score. So it's very easily manipulated. And we don't know. We all know Rotten Tomatoes is not a trustworthy website for anything. It's not. It's not. What we do need to do is Samba will be the first thing we find out. Where is Wonder Man on its ratings? Because it's all the episodes, so it'll be a little skewed probably. Liv Tyler's coming to MegaCon. Well, that's good. If you want to get her signature. I don't know if is Liv Tyler keeping it high and tight 2025? Let's see. Liv Tyler 2025. Liv Tyler 2025. She's doing all right. She still looks like Liv Tyler. Oops, wrong button. She's doing all right. Let's share it. She's doing okay. I mean, there's a little work there. You can see a little bit. But she's doing all right. Doing okay. Because remember, she was in the Captain America Brave New World stuff. So, I mean, she doesn't look like this anymore. So she's not like that. But she's doing okay. She hasn't completely disfigured herself. We'll say. She hasn't pulled a Femke Jensen on us. She hasn't pulled a Femke Jensen on us and completely disfigured herself so that we don't know what she looks like. Empire Records. I got my copy right there. Damn the Man, Save the Empire. Right there. I haven't watched Empire Records in a long-ass time. It's been a long time since I watched Empire Records. Used to be a regular watch when I was younger. One of those movies we all watch. Yeah, Liv Tyler still looking good. Still looking good. I would definitely. Anyway. Oh, boy. See, there we go. All right, we're stretching it out a little bit here. Anyway, all right, let's go over what we got going on the rest of the week because, as I said, I got stuff to do today. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging and just not do an episode, even though I could have still been sleeping for another hour right now. Anyway, all right, so what do we got? I don't plan on anything tonight at the moment. When I am done with my day, I am probably going to crash hard. So I am not planning anything. If I do, we might go back and play a little more Dragon Quest 1. And I'm going to put up a poll because I really don't think you guys want me to keep playing these because barely any of you are watching it. And if you're not being entertained, then what's the point? I could play this by myself and be happily entertained solo. So I'm going to set up a poll for the next solo gaming streams because we're basically treading water until Crimson Desert in March right now. That's the next major stream game I'm going to do, and new stream game we'll do. So I'm going to put up a poll, see what you guys have to say. And if you haven't voted on the current poll for next month's Nerdgasm, please go do so. It's up there. It's up there. Farscape is still winning, and while I would love to talk about Farscape, I'm not sure who I'm going to get to come on for that discussion at the moment. I'm not sure. That could be a tough draw to get people to come on and talk about it within the people that I know. So I'll have to figure that out in about 3 weeks or so. Let's see what else we got tomorrow. Anime Odyssey tomorrow. Jeremy and I will be talking Godzilla Singular Point. I finished it yesterday. I wasn't a fan. And we got other stuff. We'll have One Piece. Jeremy's got a couple of anime-related topics he wants to talk about. So join us tomorrow night on my channel and Dermy's channel for Anime Odyssey, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Then, of course, you'll have my Starfleet Academy Episode 4 review as well tomorrow. I will get that out before Anime Odyssey. That's why I got to get shit done today. So I have nothing else to do tomorrow. Friday, Ballbusters. Don't know what's going on yet there. Saturday Night Drive-In, when it gets uploaded, will be Remember the Titans. And, of course, at 6 p.m. Eastern, Where No Man Wants to Go reviews. We'll be talking Starfleet Academy, Episode 4. Myself, Brad, Jed, and Dermy's our guest. He will only be watching that episode, so he'll be angry and upset. And it'll be good Dermy meltdown stuff. You'll enjoy that. And Roundtable on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Then we'll start the week all over again right here next Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern. More Daily Dive, as well as Jed and I playing more Jump Space. Anyway, so unless you guys have anything else you want to throw my way, I'm going to dip out, go take care of my stuff. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. It's a short show, but it had to be for a few different reasons. I'll catch you guys later. Until then, take it easy, everybody.